I deliver food, and I have a spiritual-based business. And I do healing every day. This does not make me less worthy for wealth. What aligns us for wealth is the in-between. I've heard plenty of people who are in the millionaire status or billionaire. Everyone started off broke, did deliveries, did everything else, and they were still working the course, because it doesn't matter what you look like to other people. It is what you know that you're presenting out there. So because we are on Lazy Millionaire series number 3, Lazy Millionaire doesn't mean that you are a millionaire. You can be making $20,000 a month. You can make $50,000 a year. That is your choice. The whole point of it saying Lazy Millionaire is that you can understand that you can be passive with this and still bring up your vibration on putting out your business out there without having to be in that hustle grind mode. So in this series, I wanted to talk about how your aligned actions is about your truth. It is about what you want to do. So in my business, I do a lot of different coachings and had been very successful with that. But I can tell you this, that I've played small. I played small because I said, I don't think I want to be out there. I don't want to be on camera all the time. I don't want to do this and that. I've said it so many times. I got to the point where I said, F it. It's just, I do want to be out there, because the person who said that I didn't want to be out there was the unhealed version of me. So once you start learning to decode yourself and get rid of that version of yourself, then you're going to start seeing how your mind and your words are so powerful. And that can even be when you're doing deliveries. What I mean is what you say out loud is what is going to happen. And it can just be a flip of the switch of different words that you're saying. So simply is I wish that I had clients that came to my business. Well, that wishing and hoping is just wishing and hoping. You might get some, you might not. But when you're wishing it, how is your content? How is your creations? How's your emails? What is the emphasis behind it? I bet it isn't a hoping and wishing. And hoping and wishing to me comes with a dun 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 energy. So instead, let's take the approach of, I just created this badass group and I love it because it's helped me out. And I can't wait to share it to everybody. That is different aligned action. And that is what attracts people, because you're so happy and proud of what you did and how you created something that you want to share it to the world. That's what people are vibing with. And that is what is coming to you. Not in a lazy way. This comes in a more of a smooth, think about a river. The river's running towards you. So just remember, you don't have to look successful to be aligned and in action. It is just about the feeling and the words and your mindset that makes you aligned and in action. And another game changer is using Vedic astrology. I am no astrologer, but let me just say that I do dabble in my own astrology, and I do help a lot of people with that because I do have a great understanding of it. And I did Western astrology, but when I realized that the Vedic astrology is more for the manifestation and that its approach is more for the Lazy Millionaire strategy, that has been a game changer. And that is something I actually teach in my Legacy Wealth Circle, because I want people to have the same vibes, the same shit. Because I want you to feel that you can put out even passive income. You can create a calendar. You can help people build a budget. You can do anything and still be out there making the money that you want to make. This is about what you feel is aligned with you. And the thing about it is, not everybody's going to be a fitness coach, and not everybody's going to build a calendar. Why? Because it's not set up for every single person. Every single person has its own chart. I've said this several times. You guys have your own map. You were born on a certain day, everything else. Everyone has a certain way that they want to put out themselves. Not the business, yourself. When you're putting out yourself, that is something that most likely that you find aligned, that you like to use. And because you're so passionate about it, it sells. It goes up there. So yeah, I've been in sales for 2 decades, and I'm going to tell you, I've always cringed at the whole sales approach there. I've always wanted to connect with people a completely different way. This is why I have a different approach when I say things, because I don't like to be salesy. And everyone was like, you can't get your money if you don't get your sales. See, I didn't want to take that approach. I didn't give a shit what they had to say. So you have to think for yourself. Where are you at right now? Are you just trying to plant some seeds? Or you've already planted your seeds and you need to build your legacy? Let me know.